Hey guys! So this is a little bit different from what I usually do for my YouTube videos. This is actually going to be a reaction video. So I remembered I asked a little bit ago of if you guys would be interested in seeing a reaction video from me, and I had trouble looking for things that I could react to in the first place. But then earlier today, I got this in my message from Smutoys. He got the bundle for my Temperamental album from last year, and he made an unboxing video actually of it. I haven't seen it yet. At most I probably saw like the first 5 seconds. But then before I started watching even more, I wanted to do a reaction video to it because I really appreciate the time and effort that he actually put into making the unboxing video. I was just thinking maybe I can make a reaction video to it. It'll be my first reaction video that I ever do. And if you guys like this reaction video and you want to see me react to more things, then let me know. And also for you guys that don't know me, hello, my name is Janel Nabong. This is my channel, obviously. If you guys want to subscribe, then hit the subscribe button. But so for this video, it's called Janel Nabong Official Temperamental Signed CD Album Merch Bundle Unboxing 5 months later from Smutoys. Also, I'll put his channel link in the description below too, so you guys can check him out. He usually does toy unboxing videos or toy reviews, but I really appreciate that he went ahead and did this. So we're going to watch it together. To Mac, I really appreciate that you created this, and it means a lot to me, so thank you so much. So let's, enough talking for me. Let me start this so we can watch it together.
What's up, guys and gals? Okay, check it out. So, I've got something here that I want to unbox that's really special to me.
Yeah, that's Temperamental.
There's so many things. Like I wanna give the classic line. I wanna preface this video by saying a couple things, which is probably actually more like many things. For one, this video is coming really late.
It's okay.
I'm unboxing something that I actually purchased nearly half a year ago.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Which is just mind-blowing.
Since it first came out.
Now, for the sake of those that, I know that the majority of my regular viewers, you come here for the toy videos, so this might be something a little different to you. It's music related. But the thing about me is, if you know me, even though I'm all about toys and stuff, you should know that I'm also all about music, even though I don't talk about it as much. In almost all my hauls, and some vlogs, I've got music playing. Music is really important to me. I don't want to turn this into a vlog about music and its importance to me. I'm here to talk about Janel Nabong. So I ordered this this bundle here. It is her autographed CD bundled with a few other really cool items. Why has it taken me so long? I ordered this back in August. You know what? Several reasons, which honestly, I'm probably not even going to name them all.
It's okay.
But for one, it's, I know this is going to sound silly as hell. But it's like, I always felt like, it deserved something special. And I'm like, what can I possibly do to give it what it deserves? You know what? And I don't know. I just have to do it because I don't know if that time would ever come where I can really give it something special.
Aww.
I know that it probably doesn't make sense. It makes sense in my head. It doesn't. It probably doesn't come out
That's
the same.
super sweet.
On top of that, I just, in exploring her music, there's so many thoughts that I want to share. And I realize it's impossible to share all those thoughts, even over how many months, nearly half a year. Yeah, I could probably write it all down. I could probably take notes, but then I don't want anything I share to be scripted. That's just not how I roll. So there's probably a lot of things that at some points since then that I'm probably not going to mention that I would have wanted to. Or really express it the way I would have wanted to. But I realize I just got to do this because it's been nearly half a year that I'm not actually experiencing the awesome merch
It's okay.
that is in this beautiful box here. So before I go ahead and crack this open, again, you're probably, if you're watching this,
I'm gonna pause right here. I'm just gonna say that box that I put together, I don't know, I had trouble putting together that box. I was messing with different kinds of designs, and I was like, this isn't good, that isn't good. But then I ended up coming up with this one, and I actually really like it. So I'm really glad that you guys like it too. So thank you.
As a regular viewer, and I don't know how many people are gonna stumble upon this video. Not one of my very few regular viewers. If you're not familiar with Janel Nabong, she is an indie pop artist. Now here's the thing. Before I want to quickly say this before I crack this open. I only discovered her in August of 2020.
That's what I remember
She'd
too.
released her album
Met him for the first
like
time
around
then.
July 29th. So I discovered her like, less than 15 days after the release of her full album. Now she'd released her her first single, I want to say sometime in early 2019. Now before her single was released, I don't know how much exposure she'd had. But it doesn't matter. I was late to the game. But I'm glad I discovered her.
Oh.
But the reason why it's so special with me is just I almost don't even have the words for what her and her music means to me.
Oh, that's
so,
really sweet.
Before this runs too long and we're not even unboxing anything, let's go ahead and unbox this, and I'm going to go ahead and try to share more of my thoughts as I
appreciate
do
all
so.
of your thoughts, Mac. I appreciate it.
And you're
Thank
actually
you so
also
much.
hearing her music. If you can hear the music in the background, that's what you're listening to. Oh, you know what? Before I open this though, how cool is this box?
Oh.
Now this arrived wrapped up. I think like double wrapped up, so it was nice and protected. I was surprised after opening the outer wrapping that it was in this. That is some premium packaging. I've ordered music merch from various artists, from big artists to other indie artists. Have not experienced anything like this with any of them.
That really means a lot to me.
That is just
Thank
awesome.
You so much.
So okay, let's go ahead and open this.
Yeah, when I put together my boxes, I really wanted to make sure that the boxes were high quality. I wanted everything really to be good quality. I wanted to make sure that if I were to have something that people can get, I want to make sure that it's not just quantity, but I want quality to be there also. I try to put myself in the position of if I were to get something, what would I want to get? And so I remembered when I was trying to put together the boxes, and I was like, I'm thinking so much, it's just a box, but I'm really happy that you like it. Thank you so much. Other people have said that they really like the box too, so that's really good feedback to know. Anywho, let's continue.
Now, I'll also say one thing, full disclosure, this is nearly 6 months later. I forgot what was actually in the bundle, aside from the autographed CD. So let's go ahead and just, I'm finding out right along with this. So there you go. I guess these are like postcards, photo cards.
Yeah, postcards, I
Premium,
suppose.
premium. Look at that. You know, so it's not a postcard. You know, it's not like yeah, where you
Some
would
kind
write
of
and put a
card. I don't know
stamp.
what you
But it's
call it.
like you
I
could
don't know
have a
what you call it,
blank
but
background, but no, she's got those on the back of these photo cards. Amazing,
oh,
amazing. I love it. Now, also full disclosure, if you're already, you know, like a regular viewer of me and you're familiar with me, you're gonna hear me rave and fanboy like you've never heard me before. I don't think I've ever been,
you're so sweet. Thank
and
you.
it's amazing.
I feel
Having
weird.
been a fan
I feel kind
for
of weird, but it's in a
less than
good
half
way, I
a year,
suppose.
I can confidently say that she is already one of, if not my all-time favorite musical artists.
Aww.
Definitely, I can say with full confidence, my favorite music artist discovery within the past decade. So really cool. I
I'm gonna.
love, if you know me,
Okay.
you know, and
I'm gonna get teary-eyed.
I love putting stuff on my walls. I love imagery of things that I'm a fan of, posters, pictures, anything. So these are, I super appreciate that. All right, and then
Oh
look
no!
at that.
What if
More
I cry in my first
premium
reaction video?
packaging. You know, you could have the
Hey.
box already in itself. Let's go ahead and all right. There's nothing else in there. The box itself is such a beautiful thing. And then, you know, you could have just had the
Really
stuff
kind
in there,
of
but
you.
no.
Thank you.
They're it's beautifully wrapped like a gift with a little thank you. So let's go ahead and tear this open. Wow, what is that? What is that?
It's really cool seeing your guys' point of view when you're opening things like this, because I try, when I create things, I want to try to put myself in your guys' position, or yeah, to put myself in your guys' position, because I want to see things from how you guys see it, especially when I create music and everything. I create music for myself, yes, but also I want to create music that you guys will enjoy also. So I want to try to put myself in your guys' brains and see what you think about this and what you think about that. And so when I see videos like this, I just really appreciate it, and it's really interesting seeing it from your guys' perspective. Thank you again, Mac, or Smutoys, that is your channel name. Thank you so much for creating this. I really appreciate it. It's so interesting seeing it from your guys' perspective. So let me continue this, actually. I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, this is so cool.
That. Wow.
Oh, another thing I should say. All of this is wrapped and put together by me. I wanted to make sure that for the bundles, at least, when I put things together, especially when I like sign a CD and everything, and I'm still gonna do this for future things that I put out, but especially like things that I would sign, I would do everything by myself, and I would put it together and I would wrap it together. And I guess I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when I want to make sure that I do my best and have this coming directly from me to you guys, because I think that maybe it'll be a whole lot more meaningful. I think it'd be super cool if I bought something from an artist that I really love or that I really enjoy, and to know that they put together the package and send it to me directly. I think that's super cool, and so I wanted to do that for you guys too. So yeah, I'm glad I'm glad you like the packaging. It means a lot to me.
So well packed. Super well packed. What is that? Wow. What? It's like, wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I will say also, I see the marble is rolling around. The marble is actually supposed to stay in place in the center. So, oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, the marble is supposed to go right in the center of the, you'll see what it is. It's an origami piece that I actually also created. And I glued it in the center, but I guess maybe it got knocked around in the mail or something like that. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this looks like something handmade. And then look, there's it says right there, handmade by Janel Nabong. That is insane. Insane. And so here's a CD. Oh, with extras. All right, so nothing else in there. Nothing else. Let's just make sure. Okay, nothing else in there. Stickers. Stickers. Oh,
I love stickers.
wow. Wow. Again, you know, stuff like this, I super love and appreciate. This is like a different kind of sticker. It's like, it's card. Like these are, and even these feel,
Yeah,
not
those
only
got
is
sold
the
out.
print amazing on these, this I love. Like, oh my God, I wish I had like a giant banner sized version of this. I would just, or like mural. I would totally have this as a mural on my wall. But the printing and the feel of these is just premium. I love it. I love it. And this is, I've never actually seen.
I also really like holographic stickers, so when I realized that I could make holographic stickers, I was like, yes, please. And so I am glad you like those.
A sticker like this. It's a sticker, right? Yeah.
It is a sticker, yes.
But it's like card.
It's a card sticker.
That's amazing. Amazing. And then here's the CD. Autographed. Yes. Oh, wow. And there's a little to mock. Oh, there's a
Mock.
note.
Am I saying your name
Wow.
wrong the whole time? Mock. I was saying
Okay,
Mock.
I just want to say thank you so much for your support, for being you, and for everything you do. Sending the biggest hugs and lots of love, Janel Nabong. This melts my heart. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Wow. This is amazing. So, wow, I feel, this is gonna sound cheesy as hell. Especially given that one of the things I wanted to say about her music and her album, it's kind of contradictory. But I want to say, like, my heart is just filled with love, and I'm so overjoyed by this right now. Thank you so much, Janel.
Oh, of course. I'm glad you like it.
So, I've got these unboxed. I want to try to share some of my thoughts on Janel and her music. Again, if I would have made notes or written a script, it would have been foolproof. But as it is, you know, I always want to just go off of the top of my head. I'm probably not going to share everything I would have wanted to. Honestly, like, if I were to share all my thoughts about Janel and her music, this would probably be like a 2.5 hour video.
That's super kind
and no
of
one's gonna watch that.
That's really kind of you. My goodness. To even create this video.
Okay, so I will say this. Now, if you can hear the music in the background, I got her playing. You have an idea of her musical style and her vocals. So I think part of why I love her and her music so much is I discovered her music at the right time in my life, that it just totally resonated with me. Now, I didn't even realize that at the time. I was going through some things that I hadn't fully realized, even at this point. I try not to use the word depression, but you know, that's probably, I'll try to have that the one and only time I say that during this. But yeah, even up till now, I can't say that I fully understand all the things I've been going through. That some of it goes back years to my childhood. And this song, oh, this is my favorite song on the album. It's like, wow, again, just with it totally resonates with me. I feel it. I just feel it so much.
Yes.
Anyway, so I feel like her music came at the right time in my life. Now, aside from that, just it's just good stuff. You know, I love all genres of music, but pop, especially indie pop, is like, it's my jam. But even within the realm of indie pop, Janel's music is just something else. Just something else. She's in a league all her own. Her themes, her messages, and just the music itself. For me, again, aside from just the relatability of what she talks about, there's so much creativity and expression. And what I was saying earlier, something that's like contradictory. I'm not knocking any other kinds of music, and especially any other kinds of pop music, because I love it all. But she doesn't sing about like cheesy love songs and stuff like that. It's real. It's relatable.
Thank you. I really appreciate what he was saying. And yeah, I guess I was thinking about that too when I was creating my album, is because it's my first album, and I was thinking that my idea for my first album is, it's kind of like a first impression. And when I make my music, it's really hard for me to write about something that I don't relate to, or something that doesn't really mean that much to me, especially if it's like a song of my own that I write to. It's a little bit different with if I were to do collaborative songs or anything like that, because if I were to work with other people, then it's not just my song. It has to be a song that both of us want to write together. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that when I write my own song, or my own music, especially for this album, I wanted it to be as raw and vulnerable as I can try to make it. I look happy a lot. And how do I say it? Some people say that I look happy all the time, and sometimes they want to know how I'm able to do that. But I also have a lot of dark things that are in my brain and in my mind, and sometimes when I act how I act, I'm usually a bubbly person. It's hard for me to even talk about these things, because it's like, Janelle, you're so bubbly all the time. How come now you're talking about these dark things and it doesn't fit? And so I was kind of worried about that. But when I'm writing my music, it feels like it's the only time where I can be myself, and where I can write about all these dark things that usually people don't write about. I always think that whenever I think about music, especially about music that helps me as a person, it's always like, for example, the music that I remember the most and that has affected me the most has been music that has helped me during my darkest times. That's just me. It's like, for example, Linkin Park has helped me tremendously. Paramore, 21 Pilots, all of their lyrics is, especially as some of their older things, has to do with a lot of things that happen to a person mentally. And so those have been the things that have really impacted me the most. And I was thinking when I was creating my album that I want to create that for someone else. I think that is such an awesome thing to do, and I didn't know how to do it. But I was thinking that for my first album, maybe I can aim to do that while also being as vulnerable and as raw as I can be about myself, because it's the only time that I can really write about what happens in my brain and all the things that I go through. And I was thinking that maybe other people who go through similar things, maybe this can help them with what they're going through. And I was thinking that if I create music and everybody in the entire world hates it, but there's one person at the opposite side of the world that my music is able to help with whatever problem that they're having, then it's worth it. Then I am happy with what I have accomplished, and it's worth it to me. And so that's kind of the idea that I had when creating my album Temperamental. My memory card filled up, and I had to switch it with another memory card. But yeah, as I was saying, it was the idea that I had in mind when creating my album, is that if I could do that for another person on the opposite side of the world that I don't even know and help them with my music, then it's worth it to me, and I would have accomplished what I wanted to do. So yeah, so let's continue on.
It's deep feelings, stuff that if you're going through mental health issues, you can totally relate. If you're going through struggles, if you're trying to rise above all these things and trials and tribulations in your life.
Yeah, mental health was definitely a big theme in my music, I think, because it's something that I deal with on a daily basis, and so how can I not write about it? So that's awesome.
It's all there. So yeah, but then just the music itself. Oh, it's on a whole other level. I will say this, and I have things to back it up, that like I listen to her music 24/7. Almost all day, every day, through everything I do. And I can say that it can be backed up with my Spotify 2020 Wrapped. It showed my top 5 songs.
You showed it
were
to
all
me.
Janel Nabong. I did this survey thing online. It was like, how bad is your Spotify playlist? And it showed the tracks that I listen to too much. Janel Nabong. It was all Janel Nabong.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I listen to her
you.
music. It's a journey for me. Listening to her music is like a journey into sound. It's like a soundscape. I feel like
My heart.
it's visual.
Oh,
without
my
like
that's okay. That's interesting that he says visual, because when I create music, I don't know how to describe this, but I can't. I see the music and I have to build it together, and if what I have built visually in my head works out, then it's a good song. I don't know how to describe that. So like for example, music to me is very visual. I have to see it, and it has these shapes in my head, and it has all these colors in my head. And that's how I know when a song is done, is if the picture that I painted in my head looks finished. If I don't like this color here, or if I don't like that shape over there, then I have to take it out. But music is very visual to me. So that's interesting that he says visual, actually.
without like pushing imagery in your head. I don't know. It's hard to put into words exactly how I feel it. But it's like just the music I can listen to it, and again, given the fact that I've been listening to her music for about 6 months now, like literally practically all day, every day, it never gets old. And sometimes I'll still hear her songs in new ways, or notice little details. And that's the thing. There's so many amazing like details and nuances in the music which, if I'm not mistaken,
Man,
not
oh
only
my
does
goodness.
she, you know,
I don't know how this makes me feel.
write and sing, but she produces her own music, which is just it's amazing. It's amazing that all that artistry, everything that culminates into her songs is really all her. So again, so creative.
That's another thing that I wanted to say is that with my music, I tried the route of, because I wanted to make music a long time ago, and I tried looking for like maybe music that I could purchase that I could sing over and write to, but I couldn't find anything that I liked, like music wise. There was a lot of good music out there, but I've never found anything that was what I wanted to express. And so I, of course, didn't know how to make music. I didn't know how to produce music. So then I went out and I took, how do you call it, lessons? I took lessons under a mix engineer, and I tried to learn how to mix music and produce music and put things together, because I wanted to be able to create something that is 100% me. If I were to make music, and if I were to really be happy with the music that I create, I need it to be an expression of everything that I have in my head, and I want to be able to get that out somehow so that you guys can hear how it sounds like in my head. But I didn't know how to do that yet, and so I had to practice that. But even so, like I went through lessons, and he was my mentor. His name was GI, who was a mix engineer, and even doing that, I learned how I should create music and how to produce things and everything. It was more of mixing, actually, what he taught me, and he taught me a lot of songwriting also, and how to stitch together songs. But that whole process took years. I don't know, I don't think I'm a fast learner, and so that whole process took years for me to learn. And it was very difficult for me, I think, because like I said, I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and what I hear and see in my head, I want to make sure that I get it out on music. And so last year, or the time coming up before the release of Temperamental, I was starting to be able to do that when creating music, and I got really excited because things that I had in my head, I was able to get a lot of it out. And so that's the reason why I started producing my own music. If I were to create music, like my own original music, I want it to be 100% me, and that you get all of me, and it's just everything that I want to say and express and give to you guys. I want it to be 100% me and everything that I can give for you guys, and so that's why. Okay, anyways, let's continue.
It's so visionary, in my opinion. And I know it could sound like I'm exaggerating or overselling, but that is just what her and her music means to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, I'm not telling everyone, oh, this is the best thing you're ever going to hear in your life. Music is something that you feel, and is, what's the word? It's a matter of preference.
Another thing that I wanted to say about that too is, like, when I made music, I wanted to make sure that it is just specific and vague enough that you guys can take my music and apply it to your own story and your own journey and your own life, because I wanted it to be something that can help just whatever you're going through. Like, all the music that is my favorite is music from people that I am able to make my own and apply to my own journey and my own story. And so I wanted to make my music in a way where you could have it and make it your own without me in it. I'm no longer in the picture. I wanted it to be something that you can have and keep and hold to yourself. So thanks a lot for saying that, Mock. It means a lot.
But yeah, it's amazing. It's really like listening to her music. It's like a journey into sound, and it's a sound. Oh, and there, one of the things. Again, going back to all the little details and nuances, even in her vocals and her background vocals, it's like her background vocals are on a different level. It's like different than just your typical like harmonies, or a background vocal that just goes along with it's almost like sometimes there will be times where it's like it's subtle, It's subtle, and she's singing way in the background, almost like there's a little. It's gonna sound morbid, but I don't mean it that way. But like there's a little ghost Janelle just floating in the background, singing over her song,
Ghost Janelle, I like
way
that.
in the background. I don't know. It's you gotta listen to it to understand. But even then, you know, your experience. And if any other Janel Nabong fans stumble upon this video, you know, maybe you'll agree with me. Maybe you'll have experiences that differ from mine, but that are just as how do you say it? For lack of a better term, deep and meaningful to you. This is me just trying to express what her and her music make me feel. And I will say this again without saying the D word, but through all this, the mental health struggles I've been dealing with, one of the few things that I have actually found therapeutic is music. And of course,
Yep.
no other music has been as therapeutic as Janelle Nabong and her music and her songs. I love her music so much. It's almost like I should just wrap it up with that. It's helped me so much. I love it so much. Like
I'm
I
getting
truly
teary-eyed.
enjoy it so much. It's not just about how, you know, I feel like it helps me, but it's just I truly enjoy it. There's nothing and no one else I could have listened to literally all day, every day, 24/7. Even though it's just been 6 months, you know, as to some other artists that I've been a fan of for years, still there's no one else I could have listened to that much in that period of time. And now here we are, it's 2021. I'm so looking forward to what she has to bring in the new year. This little bundle right here. Oh wow, I love it so much. And this is amazing. Look at that. Like I don't want to unwrap it because it's such a beautiful little like package.
So that is actually a heart or an origami heart that I made. It's how many? I think it's a few hundred pieces of small paper of origami, and then I folded each and every one and I put it together into a heart. And there's a marble that goes right in the center that I made by hand. And so, oh yeah.
But it is like a heart. I don't know if that would be considered origami.
Yep.
Origami. That sound Japanese for a second. But it's a heart with a bow, and I'm not 100% sure if there's a significance there, but there is a marble, which it's weird. It's weird. Oh, you know what? No. Oh, I think the marble sits in it. It's cradled within the heart. There's like a little. And so I'm kind of taken aback now as I'm thinking about it. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. That's literally this is coming over me just right now. I can't describe the feeling. I don't want to say deja vu, but I guess there's maybe a rush of nostalgia there because I played with marbles like this when I was a kid.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, I did too.
I'm a toy collector. So, like, you know, toys. Aside from music, toys, no life. Right? That's me. But it's still, even though, like, I'm surrounded by toys all day, obsessed with toys, I eat, breathe, and sleep toys, I haven't felt the sense of nostalgia. Even touching like vintage toys, like I am now with this marble.
Check out his
like
toy
weird.
reviews
It's
too.
Weird feeling. It really
That's
takes
what
me
his
back
channel
to that
is.
innocence of childhood. Wow, it's amazing. I can't imagine that was the response that was intended, but that is what I'm getting from this. That is amazing, and I won't do it now on this video. But I will open this. I'm probably gonna, put this little heart on display somewhere. That is amazing. I'll probably take a picture, post it on Instagram. So, all right. Here we are, nearly a half hour into this unboxing video. It's not often that I'll have an unboxing that lengthy. But again, I had a lot of thoughts to share. If you've watched this long, kudos to you. I truly appreciate it. If you're open-minded about music, or if you're a fan of pop music, definitely go check her out. Now, even if you're not a fan of pop music, if you're not, it's not typically something you're into, but you're open-minded, go check it out. Check her out, across all platforms. You're ready here on YouTube. You can look up her videos on YouTube. Now, I don't want to ramble on too much longer. One thing I will say is how awesome she is also as well. So interactive with her fans. Matter of fact, I messaged her as soon as I gave her songs a listen, and it was just, it was that instant feeling of how her music resonated with me so deeply, and I had to express it. It's not like just every artist that I get into that I'm gonna try to reach out to them and let them know how much of a fan I am, but I was compelled to with her, and she responded. Whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, if you comment, she will reply. She's very interactive, and she does these weekly live streams, not only on YouTube. There's another place, I forget where it was, but also I believe she does them on Instagram. I've been too busy, so I haven't been able to follow the live streams regularly, but it's an amazing thing how interactive she is with her fans. I can tell that she truly appreciates her fans and people giving her music a listen. This is awesome. Janel, if by any chance, I know it's a long shot, but if you're watching this, thank you so much. I love you.
I'm watching it.
You have got my love and support 100 freaking percent now and always. I truly appreciate you and all that you do and your music. Please 2021, give us some more music. I could listen to Temperamental for the rest of my life, but still I'm hoping we get more new music this year. Again, thank you so much, and to you, my viewers, thank you so much. I feel like you also experienced me just being really honest, not only about my interests.
That's awesome.
And
that is so
Janel
awesome.
Nabong and her music, but about my own emotional well-being. So if you're still watching, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's done, and oh my goodness. So first of all, I would really like to say thank you to Mock. I've been saying it Mac the whole time, and I'm so sorry for saying your name wrong, but thank you so much to Mock and his channel, Smutoys. The link will be in the description below too, so you guys can check out his video and his tour reviews and all of his videos as well. But thank you so much for even just making that. Oh my goodness. I know you told me before last year that you were going to make an unboxing of it, and I didn't know that you would create it this way, and I'm really thankful for that, and really thankful for all of your you being vulnerable yourself and giving your honest opinions and thoughts and everything about everything, really, about the unboxing, but also with my music and everything like that. And I just really appreciate it. I know this video is already a little bit long, but I appreciate you, and I'm really happy that I was able to meet you. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much to all of you guys too. If you've made it this far in the video also, I really appreciate it. And also, if you made it this far in the video, I should say that there is a lot of music coming out in 2021. And if you have made it this far in the video, I should also say that there may or may not be a second album that is coming out this year too. So I'm very excited for that. I just wanted to say thank you again to all of you guys, and I really appreciated you guys. I had fun making this video, actually. This is my first reaction video, and so if you guys like me reacting to stuff, let me know. If you want me to react to other things, let me know too in the description, or in the comments below, and I would love to. This was really fun to do, and if you guys want to also, as he was saying, I also do have live streams that happen weekly. I actually do maybe about 15-hour live streams about 15 hours of live streaming every week. Every Monday it's on YouTube, unless I change it because of my schedule, but for now it is every Monday on YouTube. And then the other times I'm on sessionslive.com/nell, but all of that information is going to be in the description. So if you want to come hang out, then feel free, and you're always invited. I'll have I don't know where it's gonna be. Probably I'll put my social link somewhere on the screen as well, but it'll also be in the description down below if you want to connect or anything, or say hi or whatever. I read all comments and all messages, so I would love to do that with you guys. So thank you again, you guys, for everything. I'm sorry if like something happened with the video or something. I'm trying out a different camera. At first I think the quality may not have looked as I wanted it to look. I don't know if it still looks like that, but I'm just trying out different kinds of cameras. So it has gone on for a while, this video, and I'm so happy that you guys stayed until the end. For those of you that did stay until the end, hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. And if you guys like this video, give it a like so I know, and so that YouTube knows and it can suggest it to other people. And if you want to subscribe to be notified of all other content that I put out, then for sure hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you there. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, bye.